as we celebrate this milestone. Enjoy the evening. Tarun, over to you.
Thank you, Puneet, especially for the long hours and the commitment that you've shown to this business over the last 2 years. I started my journey in about 2016 and with Puneet getting me involved onto Zee5, and I can tell you from then to now, every single day we have some conversation or the other on how to make this journey better, more fruitful and more engaging for our users. But even bigger thanks to Amit Goenka at Four Seasons 2 years back, when he unveiled the entire plan and vision for Zee5. And really, it's his effort that has borne fruit to make Zee5 what it is today. So my apologies for all of you to drag you out on a Valentine's Day evening. I was outside at the GW and I saw these red and white table covers, and I really realized what people are missing. But I can assure you this is going to be an interesting evening and you're going to have a little bit of fun here too. Our journey began as a revolution in consumption of digital content really about 2 years ago. Thank you for being part of this exciting adventure and being here with us today. Zee5 began with ambition to be really the best in the Indian OTT space. We began with content not just in one language but in 12 languages. And really our UI UX investment in these languages is a testament of that. It really covers the length and breadth of India. Our belief in unique Indian stories and in telling them in really an engaging manner has been a stupendous success. When we talk about these 100 original films, shows and so on and so forth, we never thought we'll get here so easily. I remember Puneet saying, how many are you going to make? And we said maybe 30, maybe 40. And then he said, let's take a number as 70. And then he said, maybe we'll get it at 70. So we started talking about it publicly because we were asked this question ever so often in these board calls and state shareholder calls. And said, okay, we will give a number. It's 70. But when we got to 100, we realized that it's not so easy, right? When you get down to creating stories, getting talent together, getting production houses, getting producers, getting locations, you realize what it means to put 100 stories together. And some of you guys who sit on the earlier tables here, but also some of the guys who sit really just behind them, have been responsible for making these things come together. When we think about telling stories, we also think about all the host of new ideas, new concepts that you've got to churn out. You've got to make sure that every story is different, every story is new, it's real, it's relevant, and it's resonant to the Indian consumer. And that's not really easy because we have a real rich history of telling stories in this country, and some story has been told somewhere or the other, sometime or the other, and every pitch you get, you wonder, oh, where have you heard this? Which one looks very similar? And is it another, international Netflix-inspired show or not? And to be able to sift through all of that, come up with characters that really, talk to you, resonate with you, tug at your heart, and to be able to build these shows is really, really tough. We've not only done great storytelling, but also acquired a huge list of, movies in this country. And, we got really lucky, or, we really picked well when we picked Uri last year. From Uri to Simba to Saan Ki Aankh, we presented our viewers with a whole new lineup of Bollywood. Not just that, we've invested in kids and a lot of content in that, and our new partnership on the SWAT side with Eduora is a commitment to creating purposeful content in that area even more. We're omnipresent across the length and breadth of the country by a robust distribution network with presence across all connected devices, whether it's the Amazon Fire Stick, whether it's the Tata Sky Binge, whether it's the Airtel Extreme Box, whether it's every single smart TV brand in this country. Also beyond all of that, we have a spectrum that goes from the iOS JioPhone right up to every single 4K TV at the other end. And we've been able to build partnerships with almost every e-com digital transaction platform in this country. Whether it's buying tickets at IRCTC and you can buy a sachet pack there to watch Zee5, to shopping on Flipkart and getting super coins and to be able to redeem that with a Zee5 subscription. We are almost everywhere where you are. We're also successful first of the kind backward compatibility. So all what we did on TVs is to go back to almost 2016, 2015 and make our app compatible to every single TV set in the country. So people who had, Samsung, LG TVs way back 5 years ago, 7 years ago, can also watch Zee5 now on those platforms. We've also remained focused on improving UI and UX, all user interface and user experience in 12 languages, which is more than most of you guys know YouTube offers in this country. YouTube's at 6, we're kind of at 12. We're also an app which works on voice. So when all tap, no type. So every Indian keyboard every keyboard that does not support Indian languages, we can actually use voice search to create content discovery. This year also saw a big milestone for us, which was launching our new progressive web app. And you'll ask us why a progressive web app in the time of Android and iOS apps. We realized that entry-level Android smartphones were not able to process heavy apps. We don't have enough memory to save enough apps. So this progressive web app is almost like a wraparound and you don't even have to go to the Play Store to download it. It's like a wraparound on your home screen that you can access at any given time and have the same experience that we offer on our Android and iOS app. And it takes almost 3 times easier to load than any other app in the country. We continue to invest aggressively in technology. We've partnered with some of the best AI and ML, artificial intelligence and machine learning products in the country. Our recommendation engine that came about creating collaborative recommendation over the last 1 year has seen us grow consumption leaps and bounds. And we continue to work with many tech companies across the world to be able to bring hyper-personalization both at the back end as well as the front end. You will be surprised to hear that we work with almost 1,200 different segments on an ongoing basis on the platform, and we personalize to almost at the segment of one. With the support of our advertisers and with industry-defining ad suite, we've been able to do a lot of different things. This year, in the next 3 to 4 months, you will also see our ad tech technology come through, which is almost will be at par with any big tech company in the world. Our effort to launch an entire through-the-line suite on ad tech, which will have self-serve optimization as well as campaign management built into one for every advertiser to be able to control their advertising, target on consumption basis, and to be able to associate with great content properties that we have on our platform. It's really a right platform to be able to build brand perception as well as to be in a brand safe environment. We built 4 or 5 big ad products within our ad suite, which is AdWall, Amplify, Wishbox, and many others, which are powered at the bottom with a great data platform called Informamics, which delivers measurable results through precise targeting and segmentation capabilities. We've also introduced gamification through Play5, and most of our large, big ticket items on reality shows today are gamified on the platform. We will also be the first guys to launch a fantasy league called the Zee Super Family with all our characters, and you'll be able to build your own family every single night and to be able to go up and down with their emotions every single day. And that's really a first in this industry. So have we been successful? I'll let the numbers speak for themselves. 100 million downloads on the Google Play Store, over 11 million peak daily active users, 125,000 hours of content in 12 languages. Puneet spoke about, and I'm really thankful to him, to be able to commission and produce 100 plus path-breaking originals, 800 plus top-rated TV shows, 400 plus, 4,000 plus movies, 20 plus direct-to-digital movies, 90 plus live channels, 30 plus news channels, and over 3,000 hours of kids content. We stand at the cusp of even greater growth. I would like to share what's in store for you at the year ahead. From 8 new book adaptations, the highest in the OTT industry, to the first of a kind content partnership with All Balaji for co-producing over 60 originals, from 80 plus originals to direct to digital movies, we will ensure that Zee5 is the preferred choice for over 500 addressable Indians that exist on digital video today. Thank you once again for joining us, and I'm sure you will have an exciting time looking at what we have in store for you. Before I sign off, thank you to my team, which toils so hard every single day, and thank you to our producers, who actually, somebody wrote on Twitter to me, do the impossible all the time. Thank you once more.
Thank you so much, Carol. That was very impressive. And that's why we say that Zee5 is a con-tech company. It's not just content. Tech is extremely important because we no longer live in an era where it's one size fits all. It's not carpet bombing of linear broadcast. It's a personally designed experience for every user. And that's what Zee5 is doing so well. So, in your introduction, actually, Tarun, I wanted to say, here's the man who puts the con into the content. But he's putting the tech as well in the content. So he's doing both. So that's why. See, I'm also adapting, changing. It's putting both. But we're going to talk about, we spoke about the content, of course. We're going to talk about the tech piece as well. And of course, the additions to the app that I told you about. And I want to call a couple of people on stage for that. And we have a little video to play as well. So let me just call them. We'll sit down and then we'll watch the video because we should all be sitting and watching. Rajneil Kumar, our business head expansion.